Lazars, Seth Johnsons, Jordan Romanos, they can all go sit down because I have my new arm coming out of the pen, Johnny. Gunner, hit it. I need to hear it.
Let's hear it.
I need to hear Jhoan Duran coming out of the bullpen. 45,000 screaming lunatics. I don't know the words yet, Johnny. I need some more time.
Let's sing it.
Woo! What
Gunner.
a move last night by the Phillies.
High school Spanish coming back.
See. Jhoan Duran acquired by the Philadelphia Phillies yesterday, the 100-plus mile-per-hour fireballer.
Okay, you haven't used the word yet, though. I'm very disappointed in you. You've gone through a minute diatribe. You're all excited. You're bouncing off the walls.
Yes.
You haven't used the important word yet.
Closer.
Yes. Closer. We got a closer. The last pitcher to pitch in a game.
Yep.
Finally. And by the way, what's great, too, is, once again, you didn't have to go all in.
Dude,
You didn't have to go all in. So all those reports were fake. Every report that told you, if you don't give up Painter, you're not getting Duran. They were fake. And I told you for at least 2 weeks we've been talking the trade deadline, and I told you what a baseball executive had told me.
Right.
When I was saying, well, what if you had to give up Painter and what? It's like, you're talking too high. That's not the price. You're reading it in the news. You're seeing it on TV. You're hearing it on sports talk radio. That was not going to be the price. And as I get ready for the prices, right? That was not the price.
Yeah.
You would have been over. You would have bid over.
The Phillies did not have to give up Andrew Painter yesterday. Or Justin Crawford, or Aiden Miller.
Yes.
Yesterday, the trade for Jhoan Duran, again, the 100-mile-an-hour fireballer that comes out of the pen in October for you, the closer for the Philadelphia Phillies. They traded Mick Abel, who we obviously saw at times this season come up with the Phillies. I imagine that you are totally fine with him being traded after one point being a hang up the phone call guy.
For Duran, I am, and here. If he had went in a deal for Suarez, I would not be. I would not be happy this morning. For a rental player that you had for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, I would not be happy. For a closer that you control for the next 2 years, that you potentially get for 3 postseasons, damn right I'm happy.
Yeah, they have control. Which
I'm happy.
There were some people that still don't understand that somehow yesterday. They also traded Eduardo Tait, who is a catching prospect. I know he is in the top 100 of Major League Baseball. I know that he is in the top 10 for the Philadelphia Phillies. And I know that there are a lot of people worried about a catcher that they never watched.
You have never.
Ever.
You don't watch him. You don't know him. You couldn't pick him out of a police lineup.
No.
But within minutes of the trade, Philadelphia sports Twitter, I saw the experts chiming in going, I can't believe you gave up this guy. Do you think they knew, Andrew, that as I worked the text lines last night, baseball people?
Yeah.
Do you know that Tait is expected to be a first baseman?
That's the talk.
Not a catcher. He's expected to transition to first base. So all these people talking about him being a catcher, yeah, he's a catcher now. He's expected to transition to first base. So right on there, the analysis by the experts that have never seen him play, if they bounced into him at the SEPTA terminal, they wouldn't know who he is.
I saw a tweet yesterday.
Don't know who he is.
Here, I sent it to you guys because I just laughed out loud when I read it. Tait was literally going to be a star catcher of our future.
Really?
That absolutely sucks that we traded him off. He should have been untouchable, and we gave him up for a guy who will pitch one inning a few times a week.
Do you know the average age? And by the way, our own Dylan McKinnon hinted at it yesterday. He was a little off because Nerd Boy went to work last night.
Okay.
Do you know the last 10 years, the average catcher when they start that has a 5-year career? This is a dopey one, but I went to ESPN Stats.
I'm guessing like 24, 25.
20. Dude, you're smart. You're smarter than you look. 24.4 when they start their career.
Eduardo
Tait, how old is he?
He's 18, John.
So that means he is not anywhere close to Philadelphia. Your star catcher of the future, if you've got a kid that's going into first grade, they would be going into middle school. They'd be getting ready for middle school when he would be ready to take over as the star catcher of the Phillies. If you were on social media yesterday and you were complaining about this deal because of Tait, you are absolutely what's wrong with sports social media. You don't know what you're talking about. You read something, you co-opt it, and then you just start chirping about it. You don't know what you're talking about.
And oh, by the way, for the people that are saying he was going to be the eventual replacement to JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto will be, 55 by that time?
Yeah, that, number one. Number two, how did JT Realmuto get to this team? Again, a team that...
A trade, right?
A team that historically has had good catchers, right?
Yes,
it's like the Eagles with tight ends. The Phillies have been very good with catchers. Yeah, they traded for him. You don't need a hometown kid. You don't need a guy that comes up through the system.
Like that damn Sixto Sanchez really came back and bit us in the ass too.
That next Pedro Martinez that they traded away for him. This is why I always say, John, and yesterday was a celebratory day for me.
Oh my gosh,
proven versus unknown. I know that Jhoan Duran will go out on the mound as early as this weekend.
He'll be there this weekend.
100 miles per hour for the Phillies to close out a ball game. I know that come October, when he gets the call to come out, hopefully in the ninth inning, John, that he will come out and throw 100 miles per hour and get guys out. I have no idea who Eduardo Tait is. I have no idea what Mick Abel will amount to. Yeah, I saw some good things out of him this year. I also saw some not so good things. He's young. He still has a lot to work with. But I know that Jhoan Duran is a proven can't-miss talent. It's not can't-miss 18-year-old prospect. It's can't-miss grown man in Major League Baseball.
Okay, here's what I need Andrew Salciunas to do. And I'll tell you, Gunnar, you've been here since the inception of the show. Have I ever, said to him, mandated something he has to say?
No, not at all.
Okay, well, I'm mandating right now. I'm taking the glasses off.
Haley,
too.
Oh my God.
I'm taking the glasses off. I want my partner, Andrew Salciunas, to set the tone. And I absolutely will be setting the tone. I want him every time he mentions Duran to say closer, because I do not want Rob Thompson, who many times thinks he reinvented the game, to talk about, well, now we got a guy who lengthens our bullpen. No, you didn't, Rob. You got one of the best closers in the game. You said this weekend, hopefully closing out a game. No. That is the only time I want to see him, when he's closing out a game. And you are going to set the tone, Andrew. You, as a baseball guy, are going to help set the tone by not using any term for Duran but closer.
Gotcha.
I don't want to hear about him coming out in the seventh inning during the NLCS.
Right, I agree.
So then we can have, we decided that it would be a better option tonight if we had Kerkering close a game. No, we have our closer. Now back it up, Rob, to use a musical term. And please, work your bullpen backwards. We have the answer. Now go back and figure out all the other questions.
You're hanging on to the he adds depth comment, which...
because I can't trust the man.
But he...
Do I have to take off the glasses again? I will.
No, he does add depth by what you just said. You lock him in as a closer. That means everybody else goes back.
But he didn't say...
by proxy is lengthening it.
No. I don't want by proxy, because I got to tell you, I credit Rob Thompson for what he does well. This is not something he does well. He doesn't play chess well. Rob Thompson is not a chess master. I don't trust him to use him right, so I want to see it. So right now, I want every time you use Duran, it's the Phillies closer. From that point on, thank you, Andrew. You can set the tone. You can help, absolutely make sure that this era is perfect. There you go. Thank you.
I got you.
Glasses are back on.
I just want to celebrate that they got him.
We're celebrating, but I want to make sure it's done right. Seriously, I want to make sure it's done right.
Good thing is Dave Dombrowski said yesterday in his press conference that he is the closer, and I imagine that Dave Dombrowski, we've talked about this before, has some say in how the team is run. We've seen it in the playoffs before. All right, so coming up next, speaking of Dave Dombrowski, you will hear from the Phillies president of baseball operations, who spoke after the big trade that we are all celebrating today, unless you are one of these lunatics who say, but Eduardo Tait, he was going to be really good 3 presidents from now. So why this trade? Who is off the table? And did we get a hint at what is next? Dombrowski spoke about all that. You'll hear it next. It's Kincade and Salciunas. Duran is a Philly, man. That's unbelievable. He's a closer, Johnny. It's Kincade and Salciunas, 97.5, The Fanatic.